friendly as Dash of Dave. He'll take some scraps and bits of this, turn them into something you can't miss. Junk journals, tapes, and crafts galore. He'll have you begging, show me more. Oh, Dash of Dave, oh, what a sight. Mixing colors, day and night.
Hi everyone, it's Dash of Dave here, and I am back for another crafty video. So today we have this that was from a couple of weeks ago, I believe. It was just a nice little pocket, it was an easy pocket that showed you how to make. And I thought we would do this on our Finish It Friday. So we will make something to go in it, and that way then we will have it finished, and it will be tick, another Finish It Friday. So again, you know the drill. It has to be stuff that is around and about. I cannot go foraging for stuff hither and dither, so I will be making stuff from the stuff I have around me. So let's get something made. Right, I'd like to see the writing of that sticking out of the top. So let's get the width right first. So the width of this is, so we'll do 4, maybe 4 1/8, because you know, push the boat out. So what's the point of Finish It Friday? Finish It Friday is to finish it because it's Friday. And why do we want to finish it? Because it's cathartic. Getting stuff finished, knowing you can start the week, well, the weekend, with another thing ticked off the list is really good for you. So that's why I am encouraging the Finish It Friday vibe. Shall I have it so that it's got that ripped edge at the top? I think I might, you know. So that means I'm going to, rather than measure it, I'm going to just pencil line it. Put a pencil line there. Cool. So yes, we're going to finish it, and we are going to feel happy about it, and we're going to be able to move on to a weekend of relaxing and a new week to come, knowing we've completed something. So let's make the cards first, and then we will go about decorating them. Does stick out a little bit. Do I mind it sticking out? I do mind it, actually. I'm going to take that off there, and I'm going to take a little bit off the bottom, because again, and I will. I don't know how much I'm taking off. I'm just taking it off. So there we go. Is that better? Still a little bit sticky up here. Let's take a little bit more off. We can't put a little more on, but we can take a little more off. Who are you calling a moron? Anyway, stop saying that, Dave, because, like, you know, it was not funny the first time he said it, but now on the 998th time, it's still not funny. So yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with it just being a little bit sticky uppy. So that's one of the cards we're going to put in. We need something that's going to go in this pocket here. So a pocketeer. I see. Not a profiteer. No profiteers. No big ears, no profiteers, yeah, none of that. None of that. Right, let's find another bit of, there's bound to be some Timmy in here, isn't there? Some offcuts of Timmy. Obviously not Tim, so, you know, don't feel horrified that I've got bits of Tim in here. Tim Holtz is what I mean. So this pocket, because it's glued on either side, is not as wide, so we will have to go for a narrower one. So I think we're going to go for a 3 3/4, and we're going to go less high. We're going to go 5 3/4. What did I just say? 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. It sounds complicated. It's not, but it sounds complicated. 3 3/4. Oh, if I do that there, that whole thing, that could be good, couldn't it? Let's do that. Now we've got that to use on something else. By I can't remember. Brain's just gone. Wee wee wee. You know, like when a fax was sending, or the or when broadband dial-up, the loading. That's what my brain was doing then. The loading screen had. If that's any noise that it used to make, which, you know, young people, it's lost on because they don't even know what we're talking about now, don't they? They've got it all at an instant, all at the flash of an eye. No, blink of an eye. All at the flash. I'm going to flash my eye to you. No idea. Don't even go there. I don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know what I'm talking about. We don't know what I'm talking about. No one knows what I'm talking about. It's just noise, Dave. You're just making a lot of noise. So I think we might use this for the smaller pocket. And again, for that we want it to kind of just come up to the top of there. So let's get a measurement done for that one. Let's get a measurement. Oh, measuring, Dave. Let's go 4.5. 4.5 by. Let's go by 4. 4.5 by 4. 4.5 by 4. No, turn it around the right way, Dave. 4.5. Start that there. Pop that over there. And then 4.5. 4.5. 4.5. Let's cut. I'll tell you what. Let's cut that edge off, and then we'll go from. No, let's cut that edge off, and then we'll do that whatever width. So 4.5 by. What? I can't remember now. What was that? That was 4.5. What did I say? That was by what? What? There was somebody paying attention. It wasn't me, clearly. By 4. Was anybody paying attention? Because it wasn't me. And we'll do that there. Okay, let's see if that fits. Does it fit? It fits. If it fits, it sits. Oh, let's just get rid of that border. Borderline. Your love. Yeah, I don't know the song. That song. It was a song, wasn't it? By her Madonna. That's it. Her. You know what I meant. Yeah, that'll go in there. So that's going to go in there. That's going to go in there. And then that's going to go in there. Like that. No, I'm going to have to cut that bit off. It is going to annoy me. I thought it wasn't the bit that sticks up, but it's going to annoy me and it's going to have to go, so it's going to have to go. It's rather not be annoyed than be annoyed. So pop that down there. Oh, that's better. That's better. Oh, I like that. Much better. Much better now. Right, so. I can. So. Let's have a look. What do we do with the drunken sailor? No. Early in the morning. Hey ho, when up she rises. Hey ho, when up she... Yeah, we don't want to be singing that. You're not a drunken pirate, so I don't know why you're singing that. So let's ink the edge of this, and then we will work from... I think we're going to work from smallest to largest. Oh, that's a pretty pattern as well, isn't it? That. So anyway, let's go smallest to largest. Shall we just clippist the corners? Clippist? Just a little clip of the corner. We don't want to make it too round. Just a little. Just take the little point off the point. There you go. I don't see the point otherwise. You don't see the point at all. No, it's not there. Hey ho, right. So this week is, I know I've told you in every video this week so far, is my actual birthday week. For you guys, it's the week after my birthday. for me, it's the lead up to my birthday, because it's Sunday the 3rd I'm filming this on. My birthday's on the 4th. You'll be watching this on Friday the 15th, I believe. I believe a lot of things, but that's not necessarily true. But yeah, I think it's around that sort of time. So I am looking forward to my birthday. So I can't tell you what I've had, because I don't know, because it's not my birthday. Myself and Vic will be both opening our presents on my birthday. His birthday isn't till the 7th, but he's a big kid and he can't wait. So he has to understand that if he opens it before the birthday, there is no more. It's not like I'm going to magically pull out something out of a hat, because that would be a rabbit and we don't want a rabbit. We'd be really moving on in leaps and bounds. Okay, it's not funny, I know. Just because it's not funny doesn't mean I'm going to stop doing it. Should we pop that on there? I don't know. I'm not convinced at the minute. I might, but I'm not convinced. There is nothing to say I can't. I could have her going, "Hey up, missus, what are you doing?" She might not be saying that specifically. I might cut the border off so there's not a... In fact, I might just clip that border, so there's not so much of a white edge. But I might put this on. I will see what it looks like. If I don't like it, I won't be able to take it off, but I can, of course, cover it with something if I don't like it. So, but the whole point of this is, don't overthink it, Dave. Don't overthink it, Dave. And just do it. Just do it, Dave. So let's clip the corner of that. Hopefully it won't get jammed in the mechanism. Hopefully it won't get jammed in the mechanism. What happens to it? It gets jammed in the mechanism. What a surprise. We need something with a little bit of rigidity. Let's get a bit that we've cut off. Oh, no, don't throw that away. Or around. So pop that on there. So give it something firm to chomp on. Pop that in there and then do that. Oh, much better. Let's get a much cleaner edge. And then we're going to need to make a hole in there. A hole? A mole? I am a mole and I live in a hole. Oh, no, I was looking for that. That's what I'm looking for. I'm going to make a hole in that, because that appears to have a hole already. Well, it looks like a hole. It's not actually a hole. There we go. And then I'll just ink over that so that doily is not too white. And we might stick this onto here and see what it looks like, and if we don't like it, we will cover it up, because once you've stuck it down, there's no going back. You can't peel it off again, Dave. So I do not have the delicate fingers of the people that do. If you've seen the people that do scrapbooking on things like Instagram and that sort of thing, and they lay it down with a pair of these tweezers, and they have really perfectly manicured nails, and it all looks absolutely marvellous, and it's all really clean. And my fingers are filthy, and my craft is filthy. So it's just the way it is, just the way the cookie crumbles. It is. Right, I think I'm going to put you on there, love, because I've got a thing for using humans. Well, not humans, but people. Well, they're people. Humans are people. But you know, I've got a thing for using this kind of imagery. It's the paper doll situation, isn't it? I've kind of got back into it. You go through a phase of like, oh, blimey, Dave, stop using the paper dolls on everything. And then you come back out of that, and you come back to it, and you go, you know what, I'm going to use paper dolls, and I'm going to use it on everything. And so then you end up using it on everything, and then you'll have that same argument with myself of, Dave, just stop using paper dolls on everything, and so then I'll go off them, and then, you know, we'll be back using flowers on everything, and then it's just the way it. I think I've cut her face a little bit too round. She does look like a little bit like a baked bean now, rather than a human being. Yes, I know. Funny. I cracked another joke, and you're all hilarious. And in fact, you probably just had to book yourself into the local hospital to recuperate from the laughter. Hint, hint. Because of my wonderful sense of humour. Yeah, that. Anyway, moving on. I think I'm funny. I've always said this. You don't have to, but we all have options. So I'm just in a good mood. Tomorrow is my birthday. It's my birthday. So I think that's a foot. Hopefully it's a foot, because I've left it on. If it isn't a foot, then... Well, no, it's definitely a foot. It's a foot. Because she's got two of them. She must be a foot. Oh, itchy ear. Oh no, don't throw that over there, Dave. Throw it away, not over there. So we might... Something's just fallen against my leg. Might have her there. I do feel like she needs to be lifted. You could be lifted, lifted, lifted. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't know. I think that was the Lighthouse family that sang that. So those people who aren't in the UK probably have no idea what I'm talking about, because I don't believe. I don't believe in a lot of things. It doesn't make them not true. I think I've said that before, or I believe in a lot of things and it doesn't make them true. Anyway, so I don't believe they. No, I believe they came from the UK. I don't believe they found success outside of the UK. So I don't know. Like I say, they were called the Lighthouse family. I'm sure it was Lifted. The song was called. Anyway, I didn't do your edges, love. That's going to be a bit of a rudimentary edge attendance. Okay, I'm going to pop you on there, and then we're going to rip your head off. No, I'm not going to rip your head off. Don't worry. Don't worry, Pat. No, don't panic, Pam. Don't panic, Pam. We're not going to rip your head off. We're going to rip you out. That's what I mean. Just tearing around it. Oh, that's already torn down there. I might leave that bit actually. And then really itchy ear. Don't need to tell you that. Nothing to do with the video. Just thought I'd share it. So it's not my wild frontier. It's just my. Which ear? This one. My right. Is it my right ear? My right, your left? No? I don't know. It's this one. It's on the right. Yeah, it's on the right hand side of my body. What am I talking about, Dave? So it's my right. It's my right to tell you it's my right ear. So I think we'll pop you on there. And, should we put you over there? We could put something else in the middle. Oh, you know what we could use? Oh, let's do that, Dave. Let's do that. We might have a column. No, column is not right. So let's have a look at one of these. So that column fell out of one of the other books. And I feel I want to use one of these in it. I don't know what I want to use, but I want to use it. Do we want a bird or do we want a butterfly? Do we want a flourish thing, whatever that is? Or do we want a flower. Words were failing me at the time. Do we want a bird or do we want a butterfly? I don't know whether we do want one of those for this particular project. I quite like this. Do you think she could be kind of going, ooh, look at that beautiful, ooh. She could be doing that. She also could be thinking, Dave, what the heck are you talking about? Look at that beautiful, ooh. We're going to take this out. You know, I'm using these. Look, I'd like to point out, Corrie, I am actually using these. I felt inspired to use them when you said, you can get more. So, because, like I said before, it's like, these are all like, wow, new. If we can't get these in the UK, this is ace. I didn't want to use it because I never had any more again. So, but you know, you've inspired me by saying you can get more. So, thanks, Corrie. I feel like I have permission to use them. So, do I want that there, or do not want that? Do not I want that there, or do I not want that? Do I want it? Where do I want it? I want it. Where do I want it? Maybe she should be peeking from a pillar. Maybe she's a pillar of the community. I've done it again. Laughter. I know. You're corpsing with laughter. No, that's not the right thing. I might come back to it, so don't worry. I haven't. It's not fallen out and not going to be used. It will get used. Do I want a flower or do I want something else? Oh, now you see these are kind of the colourways, aren't they? Oh, look at that bird. Dream it and do it. Rise above the storm and you will find the sunshine. Laugh as much as you what? Start again, Dave. Try using words, the words that other people understand now. Laugh as much as you breathe. Love as much as you live. There you go. Do more with less. Oh no, sorry. Any crafter in the world is not doing more with less. They're doing less with more. Because I do not believe you if you are. Life is always better with a smile. Very true. It is. Although perhaps not at a funeral. Yeah, if you're doing more with less, then you are not a crafter. Find a balance in every day. You can do it. I blooming well can. And watch me. Nope, not right for this thing. I feel like she just needs to be, I don't know, having something. There needs to be. There's bound to be something. There's definitely something in here. Oh, this one's fallen out. Oh, does she want a book? No, she's not. It's not right for a book. She could have some letters. Oh, look, there you go. There's where me thing fell out of. I'll pop that back in there. I've got a ticket to ride. I got a ticket to ride. And I don't care where. I'm a care bear. I'm not a care bear. Oh no, don't pull two out. Just the pull the one. I don't know how you guys just cope with having these, because like they'd be stuck to everything. Everything in the world would have something stuck to one. No, one of these stuck to something. Because like it's just amazing to like just to think that you just know what can't get words out. Malfunctioning. Oh, there we go. That seems like a nice composition. She's peeking over, going, woohoo, I'm behind a postage thing, stamp, label, whatever it's called, postcard. Postage stamp label thing. We're just going to glue you, darling. Darling. Pop that there. Then we will lift that up and we will glue that there. So it all stays together nicely. Because we've got the composition that we like, and if I move it all, it will all not be the composition that I like. And we will then glue it all down as one. Yep, so she's peeking out, going, "Hey up, don't forget I'm here, love." So I don't know. Make sure she's still peeking out. She is. There we go. We're going to pop that on there. Oh, that is gorge. Gorge. Right, there we go. That's one. That's one. In there. Enough interest poking out for you to be interested to want to get in there and rummage. Right, okay, what's the next thing? This piece. So again, we're just going to snip those corners. I really want to see those fingers. I really want to snip those corners. Don't snip the fingers, though. A finger of fudge is just enough to give the kids a treat. So, finger of fudge is, I think it's still a chocolate bar in the UK. It was lovely. It was a finger of fudge, actually. So... And it was never enough to give your kids a treat. It was, you left them wanting more. But I guess it was just enough to give them a treat without making them full, so they could still eat their dinner, I guess. Right, what do we want on here? Maybe something, we need a bigger person. You need to be the bigger person, Dave. They're a couple. Don't split that couple up. Does she? She would need to be lifted, lifted, lifted. Okay. No, you've done that before, Dave. It wasn't funny the first time. Not funny the second time. Oh, she's a person with a bustle. No, we'll call her Russell. She's got a bustle. There's her. No. There's her. Nope. Sorry, but you're just not suitable for what I want, folks. A guy with a Christmas tree. Nice for Christmas, not for now. I've got more couples. A couple of couples. A couple of couples. We've got a group of 3. Oh no, somebody'd have to be chopped off, and we're not chopping people today. We are not chopping people. It's the single people we don't have enough of. Well, you know, single people know exactly how that feels. The single people of the world unite with their I don't have enough, there aren't enough of us. We could have you two together. We could have you, no. We could, oh, let's see, if we do, could we poke that out there and have you looking like you're linking arms? We could. Does it look like you're linking arms? Not really, but your fingers look like they could do with a bit of reshaping. I don't know what's going on with your fingers, love. I'm probably going to chop something off, but hey, just, you look like E.T. Those fingers look a little bit too long. There we go. Pop that on there. We could have you guys on there, couldn't we? do we like you two together? I quite like you two together because it is a little bit odd, but we do odd. I do odd a lot, so me and odd we're like that. So let's just going to map out the situation. Map out the no. All right, okay, still not funny. Dave, you're still not funny. Apparently, so these people say. Well, they probably didn't say, but I'm saying. Oh, you need to have a bit chopped out from between your legs. Not chopped out. I beg your pardon. I don't mean like not chopping the bits out between your legs. Because no, it's getting worse. Stop talking, Dave. Cannot compute. Brain not functioning. So let's. Well, I don't know what she's holding. It's like a bag of cats. I don't think it is, but it does look like a bag of cats. So, do you? Oh, yeah, she's got a bit there as well to pop out. It's all the little bits that you forget to pop out, and then you get there's a bit to pop out there. After you've glued it down, there's a bit to pop out there as well. That's a teeny tiny bit to pop out. Never have seen that. Well, I did clearly see it. So when I say I would never, I mean I did. Shut up, Dave. Goodness sake. Right, we're going to glue you together like that. I know it doesn't quite look like your linking arms, but it's enough. It's enough to kind of make me happy. So I'm just going to put a bit of glue on your arm and then flip it back that way. So what will I be doing in my birthday week? I will be looking for a car. As a lot of you know, somebody wrote my car off by crashing into me. It was their fault. So, now that means that I am without a car. Well, I'm not currently without a car because I haven't picked it up yet, but I will be without a car. And I need to replace it. So, I've got to find a car in the next... Well, I'm off for 2 weeks, so I've got 2 weeks reprieve to be able to find a car until I have to go back to work. In which case then I will need a car after I've gone back to work, because I cannot do my job without a car. I cannot use public transport for 2 reasons. Not practically I can't use public transport, and also I find it too overwhelming. It's too much to deal with. As some of you know, I am autistic. I do not make any bones about that. I'm very transparent and honest about it, but I don't let it stand in my way. I learned to drive for a reason, and I now can drive and do drive and drive very well. I don't go around crashing into people. They crash into me instead. Well, it's my first accident, to be fair. So first time anybody's crashed into me. But, that's because people stop paying attention these days, though. Just because you have an indicator on doesn't mean to say it gives you right of way. Because that's not how the law, especially in the UK, works. That's definitely not how the law in the UK works. Hence the reason why somebody else is paying for it. But never mind, it's all sorted. Hopefully the other person will get their car sorted as well, and they will be in a better situation too. I don't wish them any ill. Just wish that they don't crash into me again. Or anybody, to be fair. I'm not selfish. Just happy to just keep motoring on. Just don't like being without a car. I mean, I do have one at the minute. It's a courtesy car, but it's got to go back on Thursday, so I will not have anything then, and the money hasn't come through yet, so I can't go and... I was told that I would have it until I found another vehicle, but they've clearly negated on that promise, haven't they? Just because they're paying out doesn't mean to say I've managed to get another vehicle yet. I can't buy one until they pay out, so I'm not in a financial position to just nip to a shop and go and buy a car and have it MOT'd and all of that I'll need doing. So MOT in the UK is a legal requirement to make sure the car is fit for UK roads. Can't just drive any car, it has to be fit and healthy, basically. So, where did I put that? Oh, it's there. So, have I made them too big now? No, it's alright, they can go on there, that's fine. We'll stick them down then. And then, so I've currently got a Ford Puma. I did have a Citroen C4, but they had to swap it. The hire company had to swap it because, well, the guy said because it's being deleted, and I had visions of driving down the road and then suddenly somebody presses delete and the car disappears and I end up skidding across the ground on my backside. But I think what they actually meant is they were removing it from their stock, so they've swapped it out for another one. So I've got a Ford Puma now. Nice car. I've seen how much they are. Very expensive for what they are. Has some foibles that I find a little bit annoying. But you know, it's a car, so I'm very precious about a car. So I had a Kia Rio. I'm not lost, I'm exploring. Oh, that could be a good thing. Oh no. I want to use that for something else. Yeah, so I can't remember what I was saying. So I had a Kia Rio. And I don't have a Kia Rio anymore. Well, it hasn't gone yet, but it will have gone soon. Sorry, I'm going to have to pull this out to see if I want it on here. No, not the right thing. I don't know. I feel like I want a flower. I think maybe I'll use one of these. Maybe one of these, or that, or that. I don't know. One of them. She could have it. She'd be holding that, couldn't she? And then we could have that like that. I think we might do that. I'm going to just snip out that middle bit though. Do I want to snip out the middle bit? Oh, not really, because I don't like having to snip out the middle bit. But I'm going to, because I will annoy myself if I don't. Oh dear, I nearly chopped off the wrong bit. So it's not going to be the best cutting in the world. Yeah, so the Ford Puma is, like I say, nice car, just a few things that just bugs me. The start-stop, it's a hybrid, and the start-stop on it is most annoying. So normally, I'd say my car, which was a Kia Rio, had start-stop on it. It would only stop the motor if the car was in neutral and the handbrake was on, because it was a manual. So, but this is also a manual, and the moment you put your foot on the brake, it suddenly wants to go into idle mode, and I don't want it to, and it annoys the living daylights out of me. So we're going to put that across there, because I still don't like her hand, but you can just still see that she's got her arm linked with her. That's fine. So yeah, just a few niggles. It's not like it's very enjoyable to drive, I have to say. It's very grips the road. It's a small SUV. It grips the road. It's fun and thrilling, and it's, like I say, nice to drive. Just some things, and then there's like the climate control that you have to do through the touch screen thing that there is no, so like taking your eyes off the road to sort the temperature out, and it's just annoying, really, I guess. So that's another one. Let's just ink around the edges. Having a moment now, just need to check. Hang on. I won't do it just yet. I will check in a minute that A, it's recording, and B, it's got enough charge, because it doesn't always keep its charge. So, oh yeah, we haven't got into. I'm not talking about the car, by the way. I'm talking about the phone now. So that can go there. That's another one, and then we've got the final. It's the final countdown. No, it's the final tag. Right, again, let's just ink that. In fact, make a feature of that inked edge. I think I might even make a bigger feature of that inked edge. I will make it look like it might have been rescued from a fire. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'll just ink that side and that. We'll round that corner and that one. So again, I'm just going to go in and make it look a bit darker across there, and then we will put some of the colours on it to give it that, like it's been rescued from a fire. We want to just a bit of smoke coming down. Right, what do we want? We want a bit of walnut stain now, don't we? Walnut stain, ground espresso, and the very tippy touchy of thingy. You know, black, that's the one. So I'll go bit of crusty, it's not crusty walnut, Dave. Walnut stain. Sorry, stopped talking. What the heck? Me? Stop talking? What is wrong with me? There's something. Obviously, I'm coming down with something. Must be something wrong with me. I never stop talking. Many, many years since I stopped talking. I do, actually, sometimes. I clam up when people overwhelm me. So, or when I've got a sensory issue. What's that? Ground espresso. Is there another one that's a little bit more juicy? Got one more juicy. We'll soon have a look. Oh, yeah, that looks like it could be a bit more juicy. There we go. That's better. Oh, that's better. Much better. So I'm just going to bleed that in a little bit. Wisp it in. I want it to feel like somebody's wrenched it out of the fire. And then we want just a small smattering of black on that top edge. We won't use that though because it'll be forever contaminated with black. If I do, let's use this. We want that just on that very edge. Just feathering it down a little bit, make it look a little bit more natural, less staged. Could do with a brush of some kind, of some description. There we go. This is when I go way over the top. I know for some of you, you're like, I don't even know what you're doing, Dave. But, you know, I'm doing it for me, not for you. And it's all about the authenticity for me. There we go. Am I happy with that? Maybe just a little bit more. Am I happy? No, is what I mean. So we will just do bit of that. That's better. Cool, good, excellent. We like that. Much better now. Cool. So now we've established that we've got a burnt edge, we will put something else on here. There we go. We'll have a listen to your heart. So, listen to your heart. Is that? I can't remember who sang that. Was that Roxette? Oh, don't quote me, please. Don't quote me. I don't know what I want to do about that. Don't know. No, don't think that either of those are particularly what I want to do. Quite like that. Don't know what it is about. I like. Try that again. Don't know what it is about that. I like it, but I don't know why. I just do. Do I want something like that? No. No is the answer. Do I want that? No. Me. Let's see what have we got in flowers. We've got plenty of hours for flowers. No, instantly no, Dave. Why did you even bother? What did you get it out for? No, it's a no. It's a hard no. Not even a no. It's a no. 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 Am I trying to get something to go with that, or am I getting something to go with the card? I am not sure. Maybe. I feel like it needs a bigger thing at the side. And it's a shame because all of my flowers now are all the ones that are on plastic, I think, unless I've got some of my own cutouts. That's quite nice. I'm just concerned. No, that is quite nice. I'm just concerned that isn't. It's not tall enough. It needs like more. Do you know what I mean? So it needs to have more height. Don't like that. That's too fussy. I do like that. Do I want more of that? Does it need to be... Oh, I could go higher, couldn't I? I could bring it higher. It could be a And then I've got listen to your heart that I could have at the bottom, couldn't I? Listen to your heart. I quite like that, actually. Yeah, let's do that then, Dave. Right, okay. Just going to cut the white space out from that space there. Hopefully will come out now. If not, just pull it out. There you go. I will ink this a little. Is that too... maybe a little bit dark, but hey. And the same with that one. I'll just go over that. Might as well make it the same darkness. The Darkness, that's another band, but couldn't tell you what they sing. I think they sang a Christmas song and I can't remember what that was. And I know Christmas songs. Boy, do I know Christmas songs. You know, they're kind of ingrained into you, aren't they? It's funny. I don't listen to ordinary tracks on repeat like I do Christmas songs, but you know, I couldn't listen to the same song time after time. Time after sometimes you picture me, we're walking too far ahead. Okay, no. I've just turned this into a sepia photo by just going over it with a bit of brown. Vintage photo. Oh no, it's not. It's actually espresso. So, grand espresso. So, yeah, don't even know what I was talking about. Yeah, no, don't know. Yeah, no, don't know. So we're gonna have, yeah. So that's what we'll do, and we'll make this a little bit. Oh, let's make it a little bit kind of grubby. That's better. We will pop that on there. In fact, I'm going to just put it on and put it on at that jaunty angle now. In fact, I'll just stick it down. I'll cut any excess off that hangs over. Put that on there. Oh, let's put that behind first. Put that on, yeah. Glue the back of this. So tomorrow I think we're going to go out for a meal because it's my birthday. And we've got the wedding at the end of this week. So not our wedding. No, not happening. My nephew's wedding in Coventry. The one that I made the flowers for. So you know when I was making the thingy flowers, the crepe flowers, crepe paper flowers. That's what I was making it for, so listen to your heart. There we go. That on there. Chop the bit that sticks out. I realise the back of this doesn't look beautiful, but I could always cover it with a bit of coffee dyed paper if I so desired, and we will pop that on there. Again, we'll just ink the edges. Yeah, you can tell that this is the walnut stain. No, ground espresso this time. I think I need to fill me glue up again. I'm going to put it on a jaunty angle. Kind of mirrors that kind of angle anyway. And there we go. That's that. So let's just ink that edge and these edges. Be pressed down. Right, okay, we're just going to tidy up and then I will come back to you. Get rid of that bit of thing. I've had a bit of a tidy up and, oh, that nearly got ripped then. So we have got this that goes into there. Just bear with me a moment. I want to get it in the right pocket and there. So please still fit in there, ladies. Oh, you do. There you go. And then we've got this that fits into the back here. Then I'd feel like maybe it needs something on here. So maybe this is where one of these comes in. Or we could put one of our clusters together. It might be a bit big. Yeah, no, a bit big, I think. No. Okay, so none of them. So let's have a look at these then. So we want something maybe around the corner. That. I know I'm only flicking through these very quickly, but maybe that. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't need you. No. Feels second best. I never took the time. You were always on my mind. You were always on my mind. I don't know where the other words went, but they weren't in my head. And yet I know that song very well because I also know that I know it from Pet Shop Boys as well. So Pet Shop Boys sang a version of it. I know that is not. They are not the original singers of said song, but I'm not a fan of the original singer of said song. It was, I think it's Elvis Presley that sang the original. That's who I'm not a fan of, but I am a fan of Pet Shop Boys. So, in fact, me and Corrie have spoken about such things, that we're both Pet Shop Boys fans. So that there, yeah, definitely better with that bit cut out. I might pop this bit of ink around this one. Maybe some tickets, and maybe maybe a flower of some kind. Maybe that flower would be a good flower. Would be good if I could tell you which way up it went. I guess that way, because flowers tend to grow down. Yeah, I'm going to do that. So I will just ink this so it blends in better. It's not starting to get dark already, is it? It's only 8 o'clock. 8 in the evening, I mean, not in the morning. Although we are forecast storms and things. There is a storm brewing. Duh, duh, duh. Yeah, I'm going to glue that down. That's what I think. Does it... Oh, I feel like it needs some height, though. What do I know? Oh, where's that pillar gone? Pillar of the community. No. Oh, hang on. Was it there? That's it. Yeah, I'm going to glue that there. So I don't know. It's my neighbours outside making a lot of noise, so I don't know what they're saying. and I don't know what they're talking about, but you know. And then, anyway, nearly over the video, so. But they seem to be making a lot of noise now. That's all right. They're allowed to. So then that on there, yes. I know it seems strange with a pillar, but hey. So bye. Oh, sorry, I can hear them. Not mocking them, just joining in. Sorry. There we go. So that's it. So I'm happy now. If you're happy and you know it, you know what to do. So there we go. So we have done another Finish It Friday. Completed. Tick. Another one checked off the list. Absolutely happy. Hope you are too. But that's happy because it's throwing itself all over the place. So there we go. So we've got our back pocket there, with a burnt edge to it. We've got this pocket. Not pocket. This card in this pocket. And we have this card in this pocket, and then we've got the front. So another completed Finish It Friday. So I hope you have had fun, enjoyed spending some time with me, and you know, enjoyed the banter and the chat and the terrible jokes. Terrible jokes are obviously not necessarily part and parcel of my videos. They do happen a lot though, so just saying. So anyway, thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. But either way, give it an interaction, because I can only tell from your interactions. And don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share. And I will see you in the next video. My name is Dash of Dave, and I love you all without exception until you give me a reason not to. So don't give me a reason not to. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, folks. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Lots of love, lots of hugs. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Bye.